Gotta go fast. Hope my voice holds up. Hello and welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host Khaleel Ward, and on this episode, I'll be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. And I must say, I am a big Sonic fan. Had the game growing up: Sonic 1, 2, Sonic versus Knuckles, Sonic Pinball, all of those games. And when I first saw the announcement for the movie, I was like, okay, cool. Sonic is coming to the big screen, but his video games didn't really have a main story. You know, they had the Chaos Emeralds. You had Robotnik or Eggman, whatever you want to call him, kidnapping like the animals of the forest or something like that, and Sonic stopping him. So it's like, where would they bring people in on this movie? And I think they did a great job of introducing Sonic and not trying to throw too much video game stuff at the audience. And I think that's where a lot of video game movies fail. You know, they try to throw in so much of the video game just to bring in the video game fans, and they don't worry about the casual fan. So we get a quick introduction to Sonic. He's very young. He's narrating it, saying, "This is my island," and he has a guardian, and the guardian says, you have a special power. Don't use it. People are going to want to steal it. And of course, people come to try to steal it. The guardian saves Sonic, uses a magic ring, which we've seen in the games before. And the ring can transport Sonic to anywhere he wants to go, basically to save him. And that's the introduction. And I think people can understand that because we've seen that in a movie before. We've seen a character who's like, who's supposed to be special, gets saved by their mentor, their guardian, or something like that, and they tell him to be safe and you can avenge me or whatever. So we've seen that before. Then it's 10 years later, and I think that's very important because Sonic will be 13, 14. He's a kid, and he's basically growing up by himself. And just watching him narrate things in the beginning of the movie, you see that all the stuff that he has in his little cave, it's used stuff. It's not like a bunch of brand new stuff. So he's not using his powers wrong. He's not just going to steal stuff because he's super fast. Everything looks worn out or used, like he found it in the trash or something. He brought it back to his place. His sneakers are just they're not even matching. They just horrible looking sneakers. And you see that he learns things by watching people in town, which is really cool. He has a joy for sports and everything like that. He's drawn to James Marsden's character, the sheriff in the town. And an accident happens, which allows the government to bring in Dr. Robotnik. And another question I had with this movie, and Jim Carrey, he was doing the Ace Ventura walk at times. It was fun seeing him really into the role. His gloves had weird buttons on it. He was really playing up the whole robot theme of everything with him. And James Marsden as Tom was cool as Sonic's buddy. The movie didn't take away from Sonic's abilities. Again, he was very young. So when he comes into contact with James Marsden's character, it turns into a buddy film. He's trying to take him from one place, like this small town in Montana, to San Francisco to get the rings. And that's essentially the story. Sonic still gets to use his abilities. But again, he's young. He doesn't know how to fight, per se. He's more so of he just runs away. That's what he was told. If something happens, use your powers to run away. And as the story progresses, you see that he gets more comfortable in terms of protecting his friends, he's grown more accustomed to protecting his friends, that he's met through this journey. And the movie didn't try to do too much. Again, it's not trying to throw all the Sonic themes at us. It's giving us a little bit, and you see that his power grows and he can't control it. And it's a cool introduction to Sonic. There is an end credit scene. You don't have to sit through all the credits, but it's a really cool scene. A lot of people cheered when the scene happened, and I was surprised by it. I heard about after credit scene, but I didn't check it out before, and I was pleasantly surprised. So the movie did pretty well, and there will be a sequel, and I'm looking forward to it. So if you've seen Sonic, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for listening. Deuces.